USA's offense to go on the attack first. And here comes the sophomore running back. He has become a key piece of this offense.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Dropping back, it's McCown. Plucks it out of the air. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Nice move to pick up yardage. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to 1st down.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep them at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for me.
The Roadrunners have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's caught. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And it's the Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Henderson. Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to it. Knocked down for the tackle.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations. You're feeling really good about that, right? Brand new season, 1st drive of the year, the juices are flowing, you march the ball down the field. You don't get a touchdown, but at least you come away with 3 points. Very positive start to the year.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jenkins. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Now the Thunderbirds offense will come out to go on the attack for the 1st time. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. They're putting the fortunes of this offense into his hands. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Turning it on. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And it's the Thunderbirds will hustle to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
It's complete on the right side. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Gives it on the option. Creates a little space. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge as we get a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll give it to him again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll run play action. The throw to the outside is complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Sends it back in motion. Jackson gonna throw it. And it's incomplete on third down.
And the defense is kind of smiling about that one, right? The receiver got a chance, got open, had a chance to make a play, but man, you don't see it very often, but just lose concentration, and that is a big third down stop for this defense on that drop pass.
They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Takes a hit as he fires. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. This one's complete. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early.
And what a great job of being cool under pressure. He knew there was a defender about to hit him, and he held on to it as long as he could before letting it go. He paid for it, but what an accurate shot vertically down the field for an explosive play in the passing game.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Looking to the big tight end. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Looking for a man. It's McCown. He lofts one down the sideline. Pulls it in on the right. He's loose. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Rolled his way into the end zone.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Jenkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. On the move. It's a fumble. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. The give on the inside. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. The Thunderbirds in the hurry up. On third down, he drops the throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And it's the Thunderbirds will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line. He's going to get loose. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. UTSA taking over and the offense heads out to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know...
Breaks into the open. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
He'll bring it out. It's Jenkins. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know his passing situation. And you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. The Thunderbirds will try to pin them back with the punt. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Looking to throw, it's McCown. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit...
They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be third down. trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Rushes on him. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
He's going to take off. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And the Roadrunners will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the North Texas Mean Green. And it's the Hoosiers trying to win the home opener. They've got the lead midway through the first half. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings. Back now to your game inside the Alamo Dome. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Alamo Dome.
The Roadrunners will kick it away to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Jenkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
I caught up with the Thunderbirds head coach. His biggest frustration right now is not being more productive on offense. He understands this home environment is a challenge. Communication has been an issue at times, but he said they are just out-toughing us at the line of scrimmage. He said we've got to start establishing our rhythm, get into a rhythm, and start making some adjustments at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Jackson will throw. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Under fire. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And it's the Roadrunners have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row. Now they've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Trying play action. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Jackson gonna throw it. Here's a heat. He'll pull it. There he goes. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. And it's the Thunderbirds moving quickly to the line.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing.
Fires one high and deep. Got it down the field. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
At the 14-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Bought a little time, lets it go. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Running inside. It's Henderson. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's McCown. They're working that left side. Gets it out to the 22-yard line, and that'll be enough for the first down. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff, it's Henderson. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to the run. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Roadrunners will call on their punt team. We've reached a break, and it's UTSA on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. And it's the Roadrunners who will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. The Thunderbirds want to pick up the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Gets it to the back. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. And it's the Thunderbirds now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback.
Might have a chance. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Jackson will throw. Pressure coming. Lets it go to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Touchdown, Thunderbirds! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
Number 10.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Nice move. Create some space. He's up to 86 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. Moving closer to the red zone. It's at the 27 on 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The run inside. It's Henderson. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Roadrunners headed quickly to the line. On the run, it's Henderson. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Looking for a push on 4th down. There's a little room there. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Holly Rowe will check in on his condition. The Roadrunners trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, UTSA!
And the offense that's putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jenkins. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. From the gun, the running back has it. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Unleashes it on the run. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
Jackson gonna throw it. Bring in the heat. Gonna try to get it himself. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. The Thunderbirds have it with a 1st and 10.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second and long from the 21. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Makes the grab. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Had to get rid of it quickly. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a...
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now, because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. The guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
That's a really good job by this defense, because 2nd and short, a lot of times, you're thinking pass. You're thinking they're going to try to make that big play because they're set up in a good spot. They did a great job still getting penetration, shutting down the run. Now, 3rd and short time. Probably expecting another run again. Who's going to be the most physical team?
He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
And make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a double? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook, so let him do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. And I got to be honest, I like it.
This time he's got his man. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Jackson will throw. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs.
And these aren't easy situations for these offenses, man. Like, it's a known passing situation. The defense is playing coverage. Nowhere to go with the football, forces the incompletion, and this one is all but over.
There's some room. Got enough space. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. One more play to pad the stats. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Henderson. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown.
Well, it's too little too late, obviously, for this offense. You love to see your guys out there still competing, but the net result, zeros on the clock, and you've lost the game. There's still a lot this offense has to work on moving forward.